Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. An update on the Ukrainian war. We have the Russians and Ukrainian exchanging drones. The Ukrainians attacked with more drones than the Russians attacked. I've seen this on a few occasions already. The Ukrainians attacked about 11 oblasts inside Russia, attacking some an oil refinery, some microconductor factory in Bryansk and Ryazan. I will show you that on the map. The Russians are trying to encircle a few towns. The main active operations are in Pokrovsk and Toretsk. The Russians are advancing on 7 fronts, and Putin wants to talk to Trump. So these are most of the subjects I will discuss in this video. So let's start with the first article coming from Ukrainska Pravda, Friday the 24th of January 2025. Russia claims attack by 121 UAVs on 11 oblasts, Moscow and temporary occupied Crimea. All right, so the Russian defense minister has claimed that 121 drones attacked 11 Russian oblasts, the city of Moscow, and the temporarily occupied Crimea on the night of 23 to 24. So let's see where these things occurred. So first, Moscow is right here, my friends. This is the border between Ukraine and Russia, and they got here, and Ukrainians probably attacked all this area, including the Crimean Peninsula, which is down here in the south. So that's a big achievement for the Ukrainians. Let's see what else they did. The Russian ministry claimed that its air defense systems downed 37 drones over Bryansk Oblast, so 37 over Bryansk, which is right here. Then 20 over Ryazan. This is, where are you, right here? This is south east of Moscow. So far we got Bryansk, we got Ryazan. Then we got 17 over Kursk. Kursk is right here, next to southeast of Bryansk. Then we have 17 over Saratov Oblast. Saratov Oblast, my friends. Saratov Oblast is here, but is not named on this map. I have another one right here. So this is Ukraine, how it used to be. This is the Crimean Peninsula. This is Saratov. This is another oblast attack. This is the Black Sea. This is the Caspian Sea. So this is Ukraine. This border right here is this right here. All right, so it's east of Rostov. Next, let's see what else these guys did. In addition, 7 drones were reportedly downed over Rostov Oblast, 6 each over Moscow, 6 drones down over Moscow, and Belgorod Oblast, 3 over Voronezh Oblast. So Belgorod is right here. Voronezh is right here. All this in the, let's say, east of Ukraine. 3 over Voronezh and 3 each over Tula, Lipetsk, and Oryol. Oryol, Tula, Lipetsk. So as I said, all this was attacked right here. Right there. And here. And then you got the Crimean Peninsula down in the south. Next. Drone attacks reported in 11 Russian regions. Ryazan oil refinery hit, according to Ukrinform. On the night of pop across 11 regions, including Moscow and occupied Crimea. The same thing here, the same information here. All right, pop, nothing there, here. Ukrainian UAVs hit one of Russia's largest oil refineries, video. So these guys attacked the Ryazan oil refinery production facilities and Ryazan oil pumping station. The source said that the Ryazan refinery is one of the largest in Russia, with a processing capacity of 11 million tons of oil per year. At least 3 tanks are on fire there. In addition, the fire, which broke out after UAV strikes engulfed the room where the diesel fuel and aviation gas hydrotreating unit is located. Local residents recorded on social media that they had heard more than 50 explosions. So remember, this is Ryazan, which is, let's go here, right here, southeast of Moscow. This is where the refinery was hit. Again, drones hit oil refinery in Russia's Ryazan, and military plant in Bryansk. Where is Bryansk? Right here. This is Bryansk by Belarus and Ukraine. Here is Bryansk. Let's see what else these guys say. All right, let's see what that is. Papi says drones have attacked strategic facilities in Russia, including hitting an oil refinery in Ryazan and targeting the Crimea plant in Bryansk, which produces components for Russian weapons. So Bryansk and Ryazan, they said. Next one. Ukrainian drones target major Russian oil refinery in Ryazan. Next one. Drones strike microelectronics plant in Bryansk again. All right, so this is Bryansk. Again, Bryansk here, Ryazan here. Moscow there. All right, Moscow Mule, right? All right, Russians conduct offensive actions in Velyka Novosilka. So, offensive actions in Velyka Novosilka. That is exactly here where the Ukrainians will be encircled if they don't get the hell out of there. Right here. So, this is Zaporozhye Oblast, this is Dnipropetrovsk Oblast, and this is Donetsk Oblast. So, this is where the Russians are about to encircle and cut off their supply lines right here. This is one of them. And this is another one. Let's see, where were we? So the Russian forces, backed by artillery and UAVs, conducted offensive actions in Velyka Novosilka and carried out nearly 80 shelling attacks. Next one. This is according to Ukrinform, the Ukrainians say. AFU have plans to prevent encirclement on Velyka Novosilka by the Russian military. So they are thinking that they will prevent them. I don't think so. The only way you should prevent it by, you see that hand going that way? Northwest, that's where you need to go. Northwest. Next, Russians advance in 7 settlements on battlefield. Friday the 24th of January, Ukrainska Pravda. I made a video yesterday where the Russians claim the same thing, I think it was. And we have the Russians have advanced in 7 settlements in Donetsk, Luhansk, and Kharkiv Oblast on the morning of the 24th. So they say Donetsk, Luhansk, and Kharkiv. So that is, we don't want to reload the page. So Donetsk right here, Lugansk right here, and Kharkiv. So this is where the Russians advanced on these 7 settlements. And I think they are by Kupiansk, then is by Liman, then is by Toretsk, then is by Chasiv Yar, then is by Pokrovsk, then is by Kakhovka, and then it's by the ones that I mentioned last, which was this Velyka Novosilka. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to be, but hey, let's see which one they are. The Russians have advanced in Velyka Novosilka near Dakhne, Udachne, Novoyelezavetivka, Makivka, Tabaivka, and Zapadne. So, it's on the same area, as I said, but these are just towns of surrounding, like Toretsk, and the ones that I mentioned. The point is the Russians have been advancing on this right here, all this. From Kharkiv, Kharkov, from Kupiansk here until up to the Zaporozhye. This front, the Russians are advancing. That's according to the Ukrainians reporting from the deep state. Most combat clashes occur in Toretsk and Pokrovsk fronts over past day. So Toretsk and Pokrovsk. So this is Donetsk. Pokrovsk is right here, and Toretsk is right here. So these two, they say most of them occur right here. The Russians will encircle this, and they will also go through Toretsk and will probably go like this here, and then like this. I mean, the Russians are clearly on a roll over there. Let's see where that article is. A total of 125 combat clashes have occurred on the battlefield over the past day. The Russians have been the most active near Pokrovsk as well as Toretsk, Liman, Kupiansk front. Exactly what I told you. And then you got this one right here. Where is it? Novosilka, Velyka. The other way around. Correct? Correct. Ukraine form. Russians attempting to encircle Pokrovsk. No shit. This is right here. Krasnoarmeysk. The Russians are going like this, and they will advance this way. Opa. Putin reportedly ready to have conversation with Trump. Isn't that interesting? Let's go back to this one. Pokrovsk, and then Russia targets Ukraine with 58 drones. So this guy's launched 58 drones, and the other guys launched 121 drones. So I think 51 is smaller than 121. What do you think? Hey, you have to be accurate as well, right? Causing casualties and destruction. So they attacked Sumy, Kiev, Chernihiv, Cherkasy, Zhytomyr, Khmelnytsky, and Lviv. Opa, this is the Polish side of Ukraine attacked. Interesting. Interesting. So Sumy, Kiev, Chernihiv. Right here. Chernihiv, Kiev, and then they go where? Where are you, baby doll? Cherkasy, Zhytomyr, Khmelnytsky. Okay. Cherkasy, Zhytomyr, Khmelnytsky, and then obviously Lviv, the Poles. And the Poles probably got their little, how do you call that? F-16s in the air to counter the Russians. All right, so that's where what the Russians did. All right, and then that gets me to the last point, which is Putin reportedly wanting or ready to have a conversation with Trump. And that's according to Peskov. Putin's press secretary, Dmitry Peskov, quoted by RIA Novosti, said Putin is ready for contact with Trump. Moscow is waiting for signals and will announce a possible conversation in due time. Well, very good, very good. Trump said he's going to talk to Putin. Putin said, I'm going to talk anytime, anywhere. And Trump said, I'm going to talk to him anywhere. Okay, oh, good, let's then talk. It's late already. So this is a short update, general overview of what happened in Ukraine since Thursday to Friday, the 23rd to 24th of January 2025. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.